One word to describe Travel Lane County.
Extraordinary.
Fun.
Oh, man.
Creative.
Gritty.
Ambitious.
Boy.
Unending energy.
Committed.
To have a World Championships come to the U.S. and be anywhere else was just really not acceptable to anyone, and the event wanted to come to the U.S. So it was all about how do we get ourselves to a place where we can host the world's really, after the Olympics, the most important track and field championship on the planet. They were rebuilding Hayward and the flagpoles went up. And to see the international flags that are still out there flying today, that tells me that the world came to Eugene, came to Oregon, and knows that this is the heart and home for track and field.
How many times did you hear Hayward Magic from every athlete? It was just said again and again and again, and every time it was said, you just felt so good.
There are tracks all over the United States, but there are not fans like ours all over the United States. You have people who come here to stay close to this sport, and they're in these stands.
Our staff developed a training program called World Champion Hosts that was trying to really get our frontline staff excited about the event and knowledgeable about the whole location so that they could share with those that were coming to visit.
We were always thinking about how can we make sure that everyone feels like they're a part of this event, every small business, every resident, every community in Lane County.
As we worked with a lot of our communities around Lane County to get involved in this event, a big focus was making sure that we had good representation from those communities.
We had a couple of athletes Uber out to Sahaley Falls and not realize they were in the Cascade Range and didn't have cell service, and when they went to Uber back, there was no way to call a ride. So just Oregonians passing by who stopped off to look at the falls picked up 2 elite athletes from around the world and brought them back into town. So it was really all hands on deck, no fooling around. Everybody got to play.
One of the real priority focuses for us was on the athlete and matching them up to the community. So the team training camps were really an important element for us.
Some of these cities just went way above and beyond. In the city of Cresswell, they hired Lance Deal, an Olympian, to come down and build a hammer cage and throwing area for one of the teams that was staying in Cresswell.
We had the Botswana team out on the lakes. We had the Mackenzie hosting Ireland out on rafting trips. We had all of these international athletes out there in our cities interacting and really getting to know what Oregon and what the Oregon experience is all about.
This was really a statewide collaboration, from Travel Oregon to the governor's office to really every jurisdiction in the state helping to bring this event in. So we felt a sense of stewardship.
We had a great partnership with the World Athletic staff who worked here, the City of Eugene, our Chambers of Commerce.
If I can brag on Travel Lane County about anything, it's that we really are committed to partnerships.
The part that we played was just a small part in a much bigger, denser fabric of cooperation and collaboration across the state. We were thrilled with the Nielsen report that talked about the market share that Oregon got as a brand in all of that record-breaking global exposure. It was the Oregon messaging that was measured as resonating the most. That was a real win for all of us. It was phenomenal.